CODA, well, CODA, is a 2021 film made specifically for Apple TV, directed by Cyan Heater, and it stars Amelia Jones and Marley Matlin. CODA stands for Child of Deaf Adults, and the movie it is pretty original, but I simply thought that it could have been better. Marley Matlin is I'm not sure if she still holds the rank for this, but when she won her Oscar back for 1986's Children of a Lesser God, she was at the time um, the youngest winner in that category. I think she still holds the record, but whatever. Let's for argument's sake, let's say she still does. I think Marley Matlin is a fantastic actress. She gives arguably the best performance of 1986 with Children of a Lesser God, and yeah, I haven't really seen her do other films. Yeah, this is probably the only other film I've seen her in, and yeah, she's really good in this. She's not the main character. The main character is a girl named Ruby, who's played by Amelia Jones, and she's the only person in her family that isn't deaf. Her parents are deaf, her older brother's deaf, but she can hear perfectly fine. She has a passion for music, um, and yeah, that's what she really wants to do with her life is sing. Her family are their family are fishers. They're fishing people, and their fishing business is going to get ruined. And she falls in love with this boy in her choir class, and she always must deal with a cranky um, choir instructor. So yeah, she has a bunch of things happening with her, and yeah, she's torn in all different directions. So what's good about the film? You have this newcomer Amelia Jones, who really holds the movie together and does a really good job with this. Um, and also with the fact that it deals with deaf people and lots of American Sign Language is used, I thought that was pretty original too. We don't really get a whole lot of original films these days. Nowadays, it's mostly just remakes, sequels, and reboots. Like, come on, let's get something more original. Okay, so this movie isn't as original. This is a remake of something, but it's more of an obscure remake. So yeah, this at least it's better than nothing at all. At least it's not better than like a remake of Star Wars Back to the Future. That would be terrible. But but yeah, I thought that the movie it didn't really take a lot of chances. The movie played everything a little bit too safe for me. It's a problem that I had with Lady Bird. I know that I mentioned Lady Bird when I reviewed Ghost World, but I'll mention it again. This movie right here has the same problem. I have the same problem with this one as I did with Lady Bird. Although it does a good job in depicting this family and this girl, um, it doesn't really strive to be anything. And I like, and also there's a little too much. Okay, in Children of the Lesser God, there's lots of sign language that's used while there's talking on top of it. So while people are doing the sign language and they talk on top of it, we're able to figure out it, and we can like almost translate what each thing means while the while the hand motions are being used. But in this one, that barely happens. Like every time someone is doing their hand gestures to say a sentence, we really don't know what they're saying. That was kind of a flaw in that. But yeah, I just thought that the movie it could have been better. Could have been it could have been it should have been as good as Children of a Lesser God. Now, Children of a Lesser God is, aside from the Woody Allen films of the '80s, Children of a Lesser God was the hands down the best romance flick of the '80s. I thought this one could have been as good, but it wasn't. To me, CODA is just a simple 3-star film.